Right, so back with this install of these LED strip lights. Couple of things that I've done since I did my prep video. Just going to spin you around so you can see. Right, the first thing I've done was I've put a bit of extra heat shrink on here where the thin wires were, just to strengthen it up a bit because it was really floppy. And the other thing is these come, where's the end of that one? When you get these, they come with a rubber block on the end, and I've removed the rubber block, and these are all nicely sealed in the end. Some aren't sealed in the end, so you might get water moisture going in there, so you might want to put some like rubbery waterproof glue into there. This is what I'm going to be using to connect them. Under my bonnet is a complete mess because I've got loads of wires under there, because I was waiting to install these before tidying all my wiring up so that it's all nice and tidy. So these are like Scotch locks, quick connect, and basically the wires that are in the car themselves will go into one side, and then these will slot into the other side. You shut it down with a pair of pliers, cuts through and creates a circuit to complete the circuit. So let's take, I'm only going to install one of these on camera. Well, I'm not even able to do it on camera because I haven't got a tripod and a stand and everything, but I'll talk you through what we're going to do. So we'll take one of these and we will go around under the bonnet. Oh, just unlock my car. Right, so under the bonnet. Now, those of you that have watched my other videos will know that my lights, all the lights. So these halos, this one, and the other side, are all running through this wire here, which goes to my glove box. So when I unlock the car, all the lights come on. This is my ground point, but it's just a complete mess at the minute. I know what's going on, but I want to tidy it all up once I've got these installed and I know that they're working. So the first thing I'm going to do is just disconnect the power, which I've got a fuse here so I can disconnect it. They are all now off. So on your lights, obviously the important one is your indicators, which the grey wire here is going to be connecting to. Now on Volkswagens it is slot number 9. So on your UK car, driver's side, slot number 9 is that side of the car, and it's the one down the bottom, which is black and green. Although it looks like it's going into this side, it's actually where I pulled it out and twisted it. So it's the black and green. On this side, it's the top pin on this one, and it's black and white. I'm going to concentrate on this side for videoing purposes. So I'm going to be attaching my grey to here. Then I'm putting these strips across the top here. So I'm going to be taking this off. I've got the power wires here. So where they're connecting to, which is here somewhere, I'll be locking into those. Once I tidy it all up, this is all going to be running to one wire. So these wires are running along here, under the grille, round this side, and up to my power point. If you wanted to run your red on here, you can run them to the back of your side lights, which I've got this one open this side. Side light wires, focus. You just find out which one is your light, which one. You've got two black, one's ground, one's live, and so you can do it onto those. But like I say, I'm running mine all to my glove box, so they come on with the lights. Right, so I'm going to get some wires attached on here so I can show you what I'm doing, and then we'll get them all connected up and we'll go from there. Right, so I've got these connected up. So we've got indicator to the green and black, I've got power to power, ground to ground. So these, like I say, they're running along the front of my bonnet. It took me a moment to realise which way around I've got those, but ground I've done green, yellow. So now when I unlock the car, and then they light up, lock it, and they go off again. And if I put my hazard lights on, oh, just unlock the car, just put my hazard lights on, you will see that they are sequential. I have just tried this with the engine running as well, and they are being sequential. The issue with these ones down here that I've got in, they weren't being sequential when the engine was running. It was just a solid orange. So I'm leaving this one in the bottom. I'm going to put these new ones across the top, and we'll get them installed, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Right, we are all installed. As you said, the lights just went off there. If I turn them back on, no, unlocks that one. Right, so as you saw with this, I've actually changed these around because this is 90 centimeters long. I found that if I run it across the top, and just zoom you out just a little bit, if I run it across the top, it gets very tight on this bit of panel gap here, and this wanted to sit sort of down to around here. So I've switched them around. I've put this one on the top, this one across the bottom into that corner. It all bends nice and easily. So we've got the wire running through here, it's going down. I've got my indicator, my power, my ground, same this side, indicator down there, power, ground, power. What I have discovered is, I think it's because the way I've wired it, that because I've wired this light to come on when I unlock the car, it's not doing its magical little dance. This top one's doing the little dance because it hasn't got the indicator plugged into it. So when I unlock the car, this is going up and down, up and down. This is supposed to do the same, but I think because it's wired to my glove box light, it's actually confusing the control module that's just here. So I think if I wired my power here onto my side light bulb, which is down here, then when I turn my side lights on, this will do its little dance. So let me just, if I unplug, let me just unlock the car. Right, open the door. So this bottom one, if I unplug at this fuse, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this back in one-handed. Right, that's off. If I turn it back on, it does the little funky dance and then comes on solid. So I'll just knock the fuse out. Just one moment. So what I might do is keep this top one to come on with the unlocking of the car. It will do its funky dance, and then have this one as side light. So that'll be like a DRL, along with that DRL halo in there, and then side lights will be this one. I've not had to remove any of the grille because the wiring all fits in behind here. That needs retaping where I've moved it from the top to the bottom. But yeah, just lock it, unlock it. So yeah, and just jump back in the car. Right, I've just moved the car so I'm opposite a window so you can see what's going on with these lights now. So right, let's just zoom in a little. So that's what we've got. Engine's running. If I put an indicator on now, we have the sequential across the bottom, the one the other side. If I turn the ignition off, that's off. When I remove my key and lock the car, all the lights go off. Turn them back on. So yeah, I think what I might play about with, oh, wrong one. What I might play about with is getting this bottom one attached to the side light wire, so that they are side lights. The top one and my halos are DRLs. I do quite like having them all three together as DRLs. So, but then it's the funky dance that I like as well. And I've got the funky dance with the top ones. I might just leave it as it is. So hopefully this video has covered enough information that you need for a Volkswagen Golf Mark 6. It's the same for a Mark 5. It's pin 9 on your lights, but on a Volkswagen Mark 5, pin 9 is at the top on both of them, whereas on a Mark 6, one's at the bottom and one's at the top. I hope you find the video interesting. There's probably loads of mistakes that I've made in it, but it's taken me from what? It was 20 to 7 this morning I started this, and I've been out at work. It's now 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Just fiddling here and there. Like I said, I need to tidy up all my wiring, but now they're in. I'm going to try just adjust that wire for the power onto the side lights and see how I like that. But yeah, they do what they're supposed to do. If I turn my hazard lights on now, there we go. We've got, we have the sequentials. So it has achieved what I wanted it to do. I wanted the sequential sweeping across the bottom, and all a bit of a disco ball. So yeah, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, and if you any questions, then feel free to ask, and I'll reply to them when I can. Thank you. In a little bit onto the end of this video, I have changed them to the side lights. So now, when I've got the top ones dancing.
Ready to travel coming. First, this new from Mimi Webb.
Just turn that radio down. Now, if I put my side lights on now, you get the little dance. And obviously, they're still working as well. But I think I'm going to change back so that they all come on without the funky dance when the side lights come on. So I just have the funky dance across the top, and then the bottom's working just solid. But there's the dance anyway. But yeah, I prefer them so that they all come on together with the DRLs.